What if I told you that the moment you share your biggest dream, you might be killing it? Not your enemies, not bad luck, not failure, your own words. Today I will tell you an ancient story from a time of kings and kingdoms, swords and silences, a story that will change the way you protect your dreams forever. Long, long ago, in a great kingdom called Ironhold, there lived a king named Aldrich. King Aldrich was powerful. His kingdom was rich. His army was strong. But he had one problem. He had 2 sons and only one throne. The older son was named Edward. Edward was tall, brave, and loud. From the time he was a young boy, Edward would tell everyone about his dream. I will become the greatest warrior this kingdom has ever seen. He said it at the dinner table. He said it in the royal court. He said it to the soldiers, the servants, the ministers. Everyone knew Edward's dream, and everyone had something to say about it. The ministers whispered, "He's too emotional to lead an army." The old generals laughed. Big words from a boy who has never seen a real battle. Even his friends said, "You, the greatest warrior? Your brother is already better than you." Edward heard all of it, and slowly, without even realizing it, he started believing it. When he trained with his sword, he thought about what the generals said. When he rode his horse, he thought about what the ministers whispered. He was no longer training for his dream. He was training to prove people wrong, and that is a very different thing. His training became angry, unfocused, desperate. He was always performing for an audience that wasn't even watching. The younger son was named Owen. Owen was quieter, simpler. People didn't notice him much. He had the same dream as his brother, to become a great warrior. But Owen told no one, not his father, not his friends, not even his most trusted servant. He just began. Every morning, before the sun rose, Owen woke up alone. He went to a quiet corner of the palace garden, and he practiced alone. No audience, no applause, no one watching. He practiced his sword until his hands bled. He ran until his legs gave up. He fell. He got up. He fell again. He got up again. Some days were terrible. Some days he felt like quitting. But because no one knew, there was no one to quit in front of. There was no shame, no pressure, no opinions, just Owen and his dream, growing together in silence. Years passed. One day, King Aldrich announced a great tournament. Warriors from across the kingdom would compete. Swords would clash. Horses would thunder, and so only the strongest would survive. And the winner would be named the commander of the royal army. Edward entered confidently. The crowd cheered. They knew his name. They expected greatness. But when the battles began, Edward fought with his mind full of noise. The whispers of the ministers, the laughter of the generals, the doubts of his friends. He was fighting ghosts instead of his real opponents. He lost in the 3rd round. Then came Owen. Nobody expected much. He was the quiet one, the forgotten son. But when Owen stepped onto the battlefield, something was different. His eyes were calm. His body was steady. His sword moved like water. He didn't fight to impress anyone. He fought because he had been preparing in silence for years. Round after round, Owen won. The crowd went silent with shock. Then the silence turned into thunder. Owen, Owen, Owen. At the end of the tournament, King Aldrich placed his hand on Owen's shoulder and asked, "My son, how did you do this? Nobody knew you were training. Nobody knew your dream. How did you become this?" Owen looked at his father calmly and said, "Because nobody knew, father. Nobody could stop me. 2 brothers, same dream, same father, same kingdom, but completely different results. Why? Because Edward fed his dream to the world too early, and the world, slowly, ate it alive. Here is the truth. When you share your dream too soon, you invite other people's fears into your heart. Their doubts become your doubts. Their limits become your limits. Their voices become louder than your own. But there is something else, something even more dangerous. When people around you react to your dream, with excitement, with praise, with attention, your brain feels like you have already achieved something. You get the reward without doing the work, and your hunger, your fire, quietly disappears. This is why so many people talk about their dreams their whole life and never live them. But when you work in silence, there is no applause to chase, no opinions to fight, no audience to perform for, just you and your work, becoming something real. A dream spoken too early is like a fire shown to the wind. It doesn't grow, it goes out. 1. Work before you speak. Let your actions speak first. Announce the arrival, not the journey. 2. Protect your dream like a warrior protects his kingdom. Not everyone deserves to know what you are building. Guard it. 3. Find silence and use it. The greatest things in this world were built quietly, in small rooms, in early mornings, in private pain. 4. Let results be your announcement. When the time is right, the world will see it. You won't need to say a word. Edward eventually learned his lesson. He stopped talking, started working, in silence, in patience. Years later, he too became a great warrior, not because the world believed in him, but because he finally stopped needing them to. And Owen, the quiet son, the forgotten one, became the greatest commander the kingdom of Ironhold had ever known, not because he was born special, but because he understood one simple truth. Some dreams are too precious to share. Protect yours, work in silence, and let your life be your loudest word. If this story touched your heart, share it with someone who has a dream worth protecting. Subscribe for more stories that will change the way you see life. Until next time, work in silence. The world is watching.